Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. My name is Trishy and for today's Yin Yoga class we'll be focusing in on mental non-attachment. So come and take a comfortable seat, sitting in a comfortable position, allowing the body to fully relax and sink into the ground. Bring your shoulders onto the back body, lifting up through the spine, and feel free to close your eyes. Take your right hand and make a fist, keeping the thumb and pinky finger elongated. So we're going to do some alternate nostril breathing. And what you do is you inhale through your nose, cover the right nostril with your thumb as you exhale out of the left nostril. Then inhale through the left nostril, close the left nostril with your pinky finger, exhale through the right nostril, then inhale through the right nostril, cover up the right nostril, exhale through the left. Okay, I'll say it one more time. So you're covering up the right nostril, you're exhaling out the left, inhaling through the left, covering, exhaling through the right, inhaling through the right, covering, exhaling through the left. So go ahead and take a few rounds at your own pace, focusing the mind onto the breath. And what this does is it sends equal amounts of oxygen into the brain. And that will help to balance the energies of the right and left hemispheres of the brain. Focus on your breath, and when you consciously relax the body, the mind will also begin to relax. So you're exhaling left, inhaling left, closing the left nostril, exhaling right, then inhaling right, closing the right nostril, and then exhaling through the left nostril. Take one more full cycle, ending with an exhalation in the left nostril. And then when you've exhaled through the left nostril, just bring your right palm down to your knees and continue breathing naturally. Maybe taking a big cleansing breath through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Feel the breath in your nose Bring your palms together in front of your heart space. Inhale deeply through the nose, and then exhale through the mouth. Come and take a seat, and then lie all the way down onto your back. Keep your knees bent, feet flat on the floor, and then cross your right ankle over top of your left thigh. Press the right knee away from you. Keep the right foot firmly flexed, and then you can either stay right where you are, you can bring your left foot onto a block or a bolster, or you can pull the knee all the way into the chest, interlacing the fingers either behind the knee or on top of the knee. If you're new to the practice of Yin Yoga, we hold passive poses for minutes at a time, trying to find your edge for your body. And what that means is you're not feeling pain and you're not feeling any sensation at all. You're somewhere around the middle. You want to relax all the muscles that don't need to be working. And one way you know if you've gone past your edge is any kind of fidgeting in the pose or labored breathing at all. You want to have a natural breath and you want to hold still in the poses. That way you know the stress in a good way will be going into the joints and connective tissues, making them stronger. Slowly release your left foot back down to the ground. And then from here, cross your right knee over top of the left knee, bringing your knees into the chest. Another option is just to keep your feet on the floor. And you can hold on to either your ankles while bringing your knees into the chest, or you can just interlace your fingers on the knees, whichever feels most comfortable and you feel that you can relax your arms as much as possible. So the stress is coming into the hips. And try to feel comfortable in the pose. Let your thoughts come and go like waves on the ocean. Let them flow freely without clinging to them or trying to change them. Just let them be. Begin to release the knees, uncrossing the legs and bringing both feet back down to the mat, knees bent. Take a moment, and then when you're ready, cross your left ankle over top of the right knee, flexing firmly through the foot, keeping your left knee away from the body. And then you can either stay here if you're feeling a big enough sensation into the left hip, or you can bring your right foot to the top of a block, a bolster, or hug the knee into the chest, interlacing the fingers behind the knee or on top of the shin. Slowly bring your right foot back down to the ground. Take a moment, feel the release of energy. And then cross your left thigh over top of the right. Bring your knees into the chest. You can grab onto the knees or the outsides of the ankles. Relax all your muscles. Relax your face and your jaw. Gently release, uncrossing the legs, bringing both feet back down to the ground. Feel the energy flow through the body. Roll over to one side. and come and take a seat. Let your knees go out wide to the side. Bring your soles of the feet together and have the heels a little bit closer from the body so your legs are making more of a diamond shape. You can grab your props. Of course, that is optional. I'm stacking one block on top of the feet and then a meditation pillow on top of that. And then when you're ready, you can release and fold forward in between the legs, either letting gravity guide you or bringing your forehead down to a prop. In Yin Yoga, it's all right to round your spine so long as you're not pushing or pulling yourself to go deeper and you're relaxing all your muscles. So I like to bring my palms to face the sky. That way I'm not tempted to go deeper, just letting gravity guide me. Let go of your thought stream. Just let it function naturally. However, become aware if there is a tendency of judgment of your own mental content. Just like a parent would scold a child, see if there is filtering of thoughts, labeling them good or bad. Instead, become the witness of this to the thoughts and this inner critic activity. Slowly press your palms into the ground, using your arms to very slowly and mindfully lift yourself back up straight. Taking a moment and then when you're ready, you can come and face the long edge of your mat. Extending your left leg out to the side, bending into the right knee, and bringing the right foot to the inner side of the left thigh or somewhere about there. You can bring a prop or a folded blanket or towel under either knee. Relax fully through the left leg, and then when you're ready, turn and face your left leg and then fold over the thigh. Again, I'm using my props. This is optional. You can creatively use your props any way you like in Yin Yoga that best lets you stay at your edge and that you can relax and feel comfortable in the pose. So if you feel like intuition tells you that you could place a prop somewhere, just go ahead. Thoughts can become very overwhelming and numerous, but that's okay. The quiet contemplation of Yin Yoga sets the stage to become more aware of them, so they may seem louder. But awareness is sweeping clean all this turbulence. If this is the case for you today, just simply let it be. Just accept that this is happening for you on this day. Slowly lift back up. When you get there, feel the release. Breathe deeply. And when you're ready, we're just going to go to the other side. So extend your right leg out to the side, bending through the right knee, bringing the sole of the foot to the inner right thigh. If you're using props, feel free to use them again. And then inhale, exhale, fold over the right leg. Bring your forehead to a prop, or just letting gravity guide you. Mindfully begin to press your palms into the mat, slowly lifting back up. Just take a moment. Take a cleansing breath. And then you can move your props off to the side for now. Bending through both knees, bringing the feet down to the mat, palms behind you. Just windshield wiper your knees from side to side a few times. Then when you're ready, cross over at the ankles. Bring 2 blocks to the front of your mat. On the highest level, come into tabletop pose on hands and knees. And then step your right foot in between the palms. And you can bring the palms to the tops of the blocks. Again, the blocks are optional, but I find that you really can lift up tall, relaxing the neck as much as possible. And you can let gravity guide your hips forward and down. I like to bring my meditation pillow just underneath the left thigh. It brings a little bit of the pressure off. Just relax here as much as possible. This pose helps to create mental strength and stability. Even if overwhelming thoughts arise, bringing with it strong emotions of joy or fear, or if your mind is at peace and your energy is relaxed, all this experience that you're having is a form of energy. Mental activity and emotions are energy. The energy of consciousness taking shape. Gently release, bringing the right knee back to meet the left. Coming back into tabletop pose, it might feel good just to stretch through that right leg. Come and sit on your heels. Just take a moment for the pose to release. And then when you're ready, we'll just go to the opposite side. So step your left foot in between the hands. And again, you can bring your palms to the top of your blocks. Make sure that your wrist is comfortable. And you can place a pillow underneath the right thigh as you let your hips move forward and down. Relax every muscle you can. Begin to step your left knee back to meet the right. Bring your palms off the blocks. You might want to extend through the left leg. And then just sit back on your heels for a moment. Feel free to take a cleansing breath. keep your big toes touching and then bring your knees wide apart, as far apart as comfortable. You could place a prop in front of you. I like to grab my eye pillow and meditation pillow, and then sit your heels back or your hips back to your heels, lowering the chest all the way down to the mat. And you can bring your forehead onto a pillow or towel and extend your arms out in front of you. Your mind is constantly flowing with creativity. Just as life forms take on infinite shapes of being, so does your mind create endlessly. Trying to stop it is like trying to stop the ebb and flow of limitless awareness. Press your palms into the ground, slowly lifting back up. Once you're up, just take a moment. And then you can move your props if you're using them off to the side. And then placing a block on the lowest level near the front of your mat. And if you have a towel or eye pillow, you can place it on top of the block as well. Come and lie down all the way onto your tummy. And then cross your right arm as far as you can over to the left, and the left arm as far as you can over to the right. Once your body feels comfortable, you can lower your forehead down onto the block, or you can simply lower your forehead all the way down to the mat if that feels comfortable as well. You want to be targeting the backs of the shoulders and the rear side heart center. And relax all your muscles, including the back of the neck and the jaw. So just as the breath has a natural rise and fall, so does your mind breathe with the creativity of thoughts. Become aware of this energy and just let it dissolve. Slowly lift back up, uncrossing the arms. Just turn your head to one side and let both arms come along the side body. And then we can go to the other side. Cross your left arm as far as you can over to the right, and the right arm as far as you can over to the left. Find a way to feel comfortable, and then you can bring your forehead down to the ground or onto a block. Gently lift your head back up, uncrossing your arms. And then you can turn your palm to the opposite side, bringing your arms alongside your body. Lift back up and just flip over onto your back. You could place your eye pillow or towel over top of your eyes. Knees bent, feet on the floor. Just take a few rounds of windshield wiper. Then extend your arms and legs, palms facing up, shoulders onto the back body for Shavasana. Completely relax your body. Let everything just be. Take these last few moments of relaxation and peace. Begin to deepen your breath, waking back up, wiggling fingers and toes, maybe raising your arms overhead and taking a big stretch all the way down to the feet, removing your eye pillow if you're using one, and then slowly rolling over to one side and coming to take a comfortable seat. Your palms can stay wherever is comfortable. And just remind yourself of the natural creativity of the mind. It is part of the beauty of you. And if there were no you, there would be no thoughts. Remain the witness, allowing the energy of the mind and emotions to bathe in the light of awareness. Bring your palms together in front of your heart space. Let's take a cleansing breath together. Inhaling deeply through the nose, exhaling through the mouth. Thank you so much for practicing today with me. If you enjoyed this class, please subscribe to my channel. It helps produce free yoga. Thank you so much. Namaste.